Hi students, my name is Satyam, lecturer in computers, Government Degree College for Women, Jagityal. Today's topic is EDI. So in the e-commerce subject, till now we completed Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3. 3 units are completed. From today onwards, I will explain the Unit 4 topics. So in Unit 4 e-commerce subject, it contain total information about the EDI. EDI stands for Electronic Data Interchange. How EDI will work in the business organization, how this EDI means electronic data interchange, EDI, electronic data interchange, okay, how this application is useful in the e-commerce business, what are the advantages with the EDI, while the EDI is implementing in the e-commerce environment, what are the challenges occurred while it is implemented in the e-commerce business. Okay, all these types of concepts are we learned in the Unit 4 under e-commerce subject. So today I will explain about the introduction of EDI and some basic concepts of EDI also. Okay, now EDI. So what is EDI? Generally it is asked in the short question, what is EDI? Explain it. So EDI stands for Electronic Data Interchange. Interpossess communication of business information in the standardized electronic form. That means, so EDI is a mechanism, it is an application. Okay, so it is nothing but a sub program, so which are available in the e-commerce business, that means online business. So the EDI is an application. Okay, so this application, this software, okay, so or this program, okay, so these are the synonyms, okay, whatever it may be. The EDI is an application. Okay, so this application name is called as Electronic Data Interchange. So this interpossess communication of business information. Okay, mainly it concentrate on the business information only. Okay, so mainly it communication of business information in the standardized electronic form. Okay, so this standardized electronic form, the business information is stored and exchanged in the e-commerce businesses, that means online businesses. Okay, so the EDI is a international standard organization defined mechanism. Okay, so that's why it is a standardized electronic form. Okay, it contains the information. So simply EDI is called as interpossess communication of business information in standardized electronic form. Standardized electronic form. So prior to EDI, that means before introduction, before implementing the EDI system in the e-commerce. Okay, so what will happen in the e-commerce, that means online business. Okay, it depends on postal. Okay, postal, so postal mechanism and phone system. Okay, and phone system mechanism that restricted communication to those few hours. So before introduce EDI application in the online business. So what will happen? The online business is going on with the two systems, that is postal system and the phone system. Okay, so with the help of this two, postal system and phone system, so the communication, the business information will be, okay, interchanged between the different departments and between the different persons which are involved in the e-commerce business, that means online business. So it is very problematic. Okay, so why? Because it restricted communication to the some few hours only. Why? Because in the phone system or in the particular postal system, so many human resources are involved. The human resources are not worked round the clock. Okay, that's why, so few hours only it will be worked. Every human being work for 8 hours only. Okay, for few hours only. Okay, for working days or work day, that overlap between the time zones also. For example, so a business organization doing the business from America, USA, so the person, okay, so the customer is belongs to India, so the time zone is 12 hours difference is there. Okay, so because of this difference of time zone only, the communication will get lot of problems. Why? Because here day at US night, at US night, here India it going on day hours. So like that the time zones system. Okay, so each country have its different timings in the 24 hours clock. Okay, that's why in the between the time zones, okay, so many problems are occurred while manual systems are used in the e-commerce business. But when the EDI introduced electronic data interchange application, okay, this software is introduced in the e-commerce, that means in the business organization, okay, online business organization. So what will happen? So round the clock, okay, so without any troubles, it will be do the business communication between the buyer to the seller and the seller to the buyer happily round the clock 24/7. Okay, so that's why EDI application, okay, is a very contain a very important role in the e-commerce business. So that's why the e-commerce business, okay, contains so many tools, so many applications. In that applications, the EDI is the very important application, okay, in the e-commerce. Okay, so the e-commerce contains so many types of application. Okay, so in the so many types of applications, the EDI is the one type of application, but it is very important application which is available in the online business or in the e-commerce business. Okay, so this is the definition of the EDI, electronic data interchange. Now benefits of EDI. Okay, so what are the benefits of EDI? First one, cost and time saving. Okay, so what is the cost? Why? Because before introduced into the EDI system in the online business, that means e-commerce business, cost, so many human resources are worked for this business transactions, this business communication. That's why to pay the money to the human resources, that's why the organization get spend more cost on this business communication, and time saving also. So when the EDI is introduced, simple a software can do the total works round the clock without time zone also. That's why the cost is reduced while EDI is introduced, and without time zones, Okay, so timing also, the speed of the work compared to the computer, the human beings manual work is slow. Okay, so that's why the time saving and cost savings are occurred while the EDI application is introduced in the business organizations. Then speed. Okay, speed is there. So with a high speed, it will be do the works. Okay, so it do the communication of business information with high speed and accuracy. Okay, 100% accuracy is there while the communication, while the transactions are going on in the business organization. And security is there, and system integration is there. Okay, so just in time support. Okay, when the customer asked a particular question, then with immediate just in time, in the fraction of seconds only, it respond by the application software. Okay, so that's why just in time support. Okay, these are all the benefits while the EDI introduced in the e-commerce business. Cost, time saving, speed, accuracy, security, system integration. Okay, so like that, these all are just in time support. Okay, all are very beneficial to the business organization. That's why when the e-commerce take the support, that means implemented EDI application in the online business. Okay, so it will gives lot of benefits to the business organization. Next, second one is reduced paper based systems. Okay, that means the paper based work is reduced at most zero. Okay, so record maintenance is very easy. For example, if a business communication is recorded in on the papers, that will be kept in the organization. So after some years, so the paper's life may be completed. That's why the maintenance of records get difficulty in the business organization. But when the EDI is introduced, what will happen? So the reduced paper based systems as well as record maintenance is okay, very easy. And space, paper, postage cost. Okay, all these things are happened when the EDI applications are introduced in the e-commerce business. Okay, so improved problem solutions and customer services. Okay, so solution of the problems. Okay, improved in the very quick manner. The customer problems are resolved by the e-commerce business when the EDI is introduced. And customer services are improved very high manner. Next, expand customer supplier base or supplies with no EDI program loss businesses. So without EDI programming, okay, so the business organizations lost so many customers. Okay, so it is limited for the some number of customers only, so there is no chance to expand the business. Okay, but when the EDI is introduced, expand the customers as well as suppliers, so that's why this will give the more beneficiaries to the business organization. Okay, like that, the EDI is the very important applications which is introduced in the online business, or it is in that means in the e-commerce business. Next, what are the differences between EDI and e-commerce? Okay, so generally I already just I will explain. So what is EDI? This EDI is one of the application or one of the feature of e-commerce business. Okay, so that's why mainly what are the differences between this EDI system and the e-commerce system generally. So it asked as explain the differences between EDI and e-commerce, or distinguish between EDI and e-commerce also. Okay, whatever it may be, so the answer is same. The differences are the characters between EDI and the e-commerce. So in the EDI, first, it is an EFT, electronic file transfer system, to exchange structured documents and make payments electronically. The EFT application, so not only payments electronically, but also it gives interchange of structured documents in the electronic format. So with the help of the EDI application, the business communication is going on. Okay, that's why the business documents are pushed from the buyer to the seller and seller to the buyer very easy manner, so in the electronic format manner. So next, e-commerce. So e-commerce is a process of buying and selling of goods, services and information in the electronically. Okay, this is the common definition. That's why the e-commerce, that means online business, main goal is, so the process of buying and selling goods and services through the internet, through the online. Okay, that means electronically. So this business is successfully implemented with the help of so many applications. In that list of applications, the important application is EDI. Okay, the important application is EDI. So it is also worked electronically, but the EDI is one of the application of e-commerce, but the e-commerce do the buying and selling of goods and services through the internet, that means through the online, with the help of EDI and also so many applications, software applications internally. Okay, that is the main difference you observed. That is the main difference. Okay, next, second one, it is a subset of e-commerce. Okay, here clearly explained, it is a subset of e-commerce. Okay, so automatically e-commerce is the superset of EDI. Okay, that's why I said the e-commerce contain so many elements. Okay, so in that elements, so one is EDI. That's why EDI is the subset of e-commerce. So it is a superset of e-commerce, is the superset of EDI. The next, traditional EDI allows only existing business partners or customers to exchange the data. So the traditional, okay, present days the EDI allows new customers and new exchanges also, but traditional old EDIs allows only existing business partners or customers to exchange the data. While the data is exchanging, okay, so what will happen? So that must be the old customer, between the old or existing customers only. Okay, but e-commerce allows both existing and new customers while it is doing the businesses. Okay, business transactions. So fourth one, purchasing and document interchange is the main task. What is the EDI main task? Purchasing and document interchange. Okay, so the documents interchange is the main task of EDI application. Okay, so besides purchasing and document interchange. Okay, so not only in the e-commerce, not only document interchange, but also so many other activities. Okay, like receiving the orders and give the information to the customer, and packing the goods and give the services to the customer, and transportation, and after receiving the goods, so installation, after installation the business organization focus on the training sessions, after training sessions, maintenance of the goods. Okay, all these so many tasks are done with the e-commerce application. Okay, this EDI, in that so many list of works, the EDI will do the only the important work, that is document interchange is the main task. Next, very costly to implement. The EDI application is very costly application. So to develop and to implement in the business, in the e-commerce. Okay, so that's why one of the application is costly, automatically the e-commerce application is very costly. Okay, simple thing. So very costly to implement. So this is also very costly to implement e-commerce also. Next, sixth one, needs own network or use WAN. Okay, so wireless WAN, wide area network. Okay, so use WAN for their transactions. Okay, here this is also needs internet or intranet or extranet. Okay, LAN, WAN, MAN. Okay, all these types of networks are used in the e-commerce. Suits for large organization, EDI applications. Okay, mainly suits for large organization like Flipkart, like Amazon. Okay, like all these large organizations. So suits for, so the e-commerce business also. Why? Because initial cost, maintenance, everything will be costly. So that's why the online business is also suits for big organizations. Some crores of money to invest while the e-commerce introduced in the market. After introduction introduced, so they will get some crores of benefits also from the market. Okay, so that's why to investment of crores of money is not possible by the small organizations. That's why this e-commerce is suits for very big organizations. Okay, very big organizations. Okay, so next, how the EDI work internally. Okay, how the EDI work internally in the e-commerce organization. That means in the e-commerce scenario. Okay, in the scenario of e-commerce, that means online business, from thinking of buyer about the product to receiving the product and installation the product, or taking the services from the online business organization, a lot of communication between buyer and the seller. Okay, a lot of communication is going on, buyer to the seller and seller to the buyer. Okay, total this scenario, okay, contains so many types of application. In that applications, the EDI is very important key role. Okay, plays in this online business drama. Okay, online business e-commerce business. Okay, that means that's why, so here explain the information flow with the EDI, how the information is flow through EDI. Okay, in the online business, that means in the e-commerce business. Okay, that will be explained now. Okay, so generally this is asked in the examination as explain the working of EDI, explain the working of EDI, or explain the information flow with EDI. Okay, information flow, how the information flow is going through EDI and how the information is coming and going through EDI in the online business scenario. Online business scenario, that will be explained now. So electronic data interchange EDI act a medium between buyer and the seller. Okay, while the transaction is going on in between the buyer and the seller. Okay, and the seller and the buyer, the main task of EDI is it act like a mediator between the buyer and the seller and the seller and the buyer. Okay, that is the main task of EDI application. Okay, so electronic data interchange acts a medium, okay, or mediator or medium between a buyer and the seller. Generally the information exchanged in the form of okay, paper documents like purchase orders to the seller, okay, which are moved to sales department and then to billing department. Okay, so all these works. So generally before introduced EDI applications, okay, so the information is exchanged between the buyer to the seller and seller to the buyer, and in the business organization between the different departments. So in the form of paper, okay, in the form of paper information will be exchanged, that will be totally modified with the EDI application. Okay, so the work which is exchanged in the form of paper documents like purchasing orders to the seller, okay, so which are moved to the sales department and then billing department. Okay, so what are the olden days manual work is going on, that total work is taken by the application EDI. Okay, so in the form of electronic format. So the electronic format is nothing but so same just like that paper format, same just like paper format. Okay, later the process is entered manually into the system by data entry operator. This leads to more labor cost and time delay. The following are the steps for information flow with the EDI. So like that in the manual manner, so many problems are occurred. Okay, while the total work are done in the manual system, but when the EDI application are introduced in the e-commerce business, so in the very easy and efficient and accurate manner. Okay, so what manual paperwork is going on in the business organization, okay, that will be converted into the electronic format, and it will be successfully interchange the information between the buyer and the seller, and seller and the buyer in the business organization and in the total business scenario. Okay, right. What are the EDI? What are the EDI? Okay, flow of control. Okay, in the this business scenario. So step by step I will explain. First, buyer sends a purchase order to the seller. Okay, so buyer, I want to some products. Okay, so as a buyer I want some products. Okay, I should give an order to the seller. Okay, so using internet, right. Next, seller sends confirmation to the buyer order. Okay, seller receive the purchase order. Okay, then seller sends confirmation. Okay, I will supply the services. Okay, I will supply the goods. Okay, so this confirmation to the buyer's order. Okay, next, third step, seller sends booking request after accepting confirmation by the buyer. So seller sends the booking request to transport company using internet. Okay, so then what will happen? The seller, after confirmation by the buyer, okay, then seller sends the that particular goods, okay, with booking request to the transport company, a particular transport company. Okay, so that means courier company or other transportation company through the internet only. Okay, so then transport company sends confirmation for the seller booking request. So then transport company receive the confirmation for the seller. So the seller, from the seller side, the goods are coming and it is ready to transport to the customer. Okay, so this confirmation is given by the, again, so which department? Transport department. Then next, seller sends advanced transport notes to the buyer. Okay, so now the seller will send the information. So from Blue Dart courier, from for example DTDC courier, your mobile is sent particular date and particular time. Okay, this information is given by the given to the buyer. by the seller. Okay, so seller will send the advance transport information notes to the buyer. Again, the transport company sends the status to the seller. Okay, so transport company also gives the up-to-date information. Okay, the goods are delivered from which place to which place and which place to which place. Okay, so when it is delivered, total that information is given by the transport company. Okay, status, each and every step status will be given to the seller. Okay, so then buyer sends receipt advice to the seller. Then when the buyer receive the goods, okay, so then he will give the receipt advance to the seller. Then seller sends invoice to the buyer. So buyer sends payment, okay, to seller. Okay, when the goods are confirmed to transport, okay, then seller sends invoice. Okay, so this much of amount is there for transportation and for buying of the product. So that invoice is given to the buyer. So at last the buyer send the payment to the seller. Okay, so then goods are delivered to the buyer. Okay, in this total scenario, which I explained these steps, these total steps are done with the EDI application. Okay, so in each step, in each transaction, in each communication transaction, so the EDI application is involved. Okay, so I will explain the involvement with the help of a picture. Okay, here observe two boxes. So one box is belongs to buyer and the second box is belongs to seller. Okay, this is the seller box. Okay, so this is the buyer box. First box is buyer and the second box is seller. So what are the flow of communication is going on buyer to the seller and seller to the buyer through EDI. Okay, so observe the picture carefully. Okay, I will explain each and every communication transaction between the buyer side and the seller side. Okay, observe. So first, buyer give a purchase request initiation to the business organization. I want particular product. Okay, so that's why the buyer purchase request initiation to the organization, business organization. So that request is received by the purchase department, and the purchase department give the information to the EDI application, Okay, so after receiving the information EDI application, the EDI application send that information to the finance department, okay, for payment details. Okay, after payment is successfully done, okay, again the finance department give the information to the EDI application. So from the EDI application, okay, payment is successfully done. Okay, so the purchase orders are delivered to the particular finance department which is available in the billing section. Okay, after billing section the information is coming to the again EDI application. So from the EDI application that information will be going to the sales department. In the sales department everything is verified and the deal is okay, confirmed. Again that information is given to the EDI application. So from the EDI application the communication is going to the manufacturing department. So from the manufacturing department the products are going to the shipping department. So from the shipping department that information is entering into the receiving department. Okay, so from the receiving department again the information is given to the EDI department. So EDI application, from the EDI application the information will be sent to the inventory or warehouse system. From the inventory warehouse system the goods are delivered. Okay, so the delivered information again given to the EDI application. So from the EDI application, okay, from the confirmation is going to the purchase department, and at last the goods are delivered to the buyer. So in each department, okay, so from the buyer side to the seller side, some seller side to the buyer side, or in the business organization also so many departments are there: finance department, sales department, manufacturing department, shipping department, okay, so receiving department, inventory and warehouse departments. So all these types of departments are worked, okay, so through the EDI application, through the EDI department. Okay, so that means the EDI is do the a key role. EDI work as a key role in the business organization. Okay, so like in the college, so many students are there, so many departments are there. Okay, so different groups of students are there, different activities are going on there. Okay, each department contain different faculty members, different faculty members are doing the different works. Okay, so the teaching staff is there, non-teaching staff is there. Okay, all these are worked under the control of a principal. Okay, so the principal is the key role of the college scenario. Same just like that, the EDI, okay, electronic data interchange. Okay, so the EDI application, the electronic data interchange application, EDI is the main key role in the business organization. Okay, so while the total transactions are going on between buyer to the seller and seller to the buyer, so many departments are involved in the this scenario, but total are worked under the control of center. Okay, that is EDI, that is EDI. So that's why the EDI is very important key role. It plays very important key role in the business organization. Okay, that's why the information flow with EDI picture says that. So here the EDI capability computer, that means EDI capability computer means, so in the center, so I will show the EDI capability computer and EDI capability computer. That means EDI capability computer means this system contain the EDI software. EDI software, electronic data interchange software. Through the electronic data interchange software only the finance department is interacted, and the inventory and warehouse system is interacted through the EDI only. Okay, through the EDI only. Okay, the receiving department is interacted through the EDI only. Okay, so the finance department is interacted through the EDI, the sales department interacted through the EDI. Okay, so manufacturing department is interacted through the EDI. Okay, the seller is interacted through the EDI, the buyer is interacted. So that's why the EDI is the main application, so involved in the business organization. So that's why the EDI, electronic data interchange, is a one of most important application in the e-commerce system. That means in the online business system. In the online business system, that means e-commerce system contain so many departments, each department contain so many applications, but so in that applications, one application is EDI, but the EDI is most important application, okay, of this electronic business online business, that means e-commerce business. So when this EDI application is introduced in the e-commerce business, that means online business, because of manual work is reduced to zero level. That means the cost and time is saved by EDI, the speed of work will be occurred, the accuracy is increased, security is increased, system integration will be occurred in that business organization, just in time support services are given to the customer. That's why when the EDI is introduced, so the customer will get more benefited, and the as well as the business organization also get more benefited through this EDI application. Okay, that's why this is the main key role in the e-commerce business, that is EDI, electronic data interchange. So the electronic data interchange EDI application is most important application, okay, available in the e-commerce business, that means online business. Okay.